This morning, Gus and when we were partners, our 6 holes, we got beat by Coach Spurrier and his partner, and then me and Coach Spurrier won, and then Coach Spurrier and his other partner won. So it's so it was a Coach Spurrier kind of day. He played well, and I didn't.
He didn't hit it bad for a guy 69.
Gets it around.
Gus, with the new strength of schedule component that their selection committee says they're going to consider for the playoff, do you believe schools should continue to play FCS opponents moving forward?
Every answer I give will be based on what I think is best for Ole Miss. And at this point, I believe it's best for us to continue doing that. And I think that me coming up through the route of smaller school ball to this point, I know the value that it adds to those programs also. And so I kind of always try to look at that aspect of it also. I don't know that I just find it hard to believe that one game like that out of the schedule that we play in this league and agreeing to play another, BCS conference opponent, that one game over the totality of the season would really hinder you if you perform well in those other games. So right now, again, I think there's a lot of learning that's going to take place as we get into this, but standing here today, I think it's best for us right now that we continue.
What's your opinion on an early signing period?
I've waffled on that. I've gone back and forth, and I am for one, but I have not seen the formula right now that doesn't have issues with it. And the last thing that I want to do is speed up recruiting anymore. I think it's too fast now. I think if you were to ask high school coaches, again, I was one for a long time, if they kind of like where things are right now in recruiting, I think you would find that most of them would say it's way too expedited. They're 10th graders getting offers and committing, and where does that leave them and their hunger to be the best at their school and those things. So I do think that I would love to have one, but I don't have all the answers right now that don't present another problem that makes it be even faster.
There are a number of schools in the SEC, I guess it's kind of become a trend nationally, that go more to the up-tempo type offense, which you're so good at. How big of a challenge is that in the SEC, and how's it different trying to run that kind of offense? Or is it?
It's what I've always done, so it's not a huge challenge for me because it's what I believe in. It's what I think gives our kids the best chance to compete. It's difficult running any kind of offense in this league because of the talent and speed and size that you face on the other side of the ball. But it is, I think, growing, and I know that it's a fun brand of football for people to watch. And
It's that you have the background to make such a radical shift like that. Like you say, it's what you know.
Yeah.
For somebody to just burn up the bus and start all over.
I don't know. I haven't had an experience with that, but I would think they would have to have somebody that they bring in that has a good understanding of it, or you could end up, as people know, the worst thing about it is if you have a bunch of 3 and outs, it's not real good. And so I don't know how many people are wholesale shifting like that, but I would think that they would certainly go out and bring someone in that they feel comfortable could do that if that's what they're going to hang their hat on. So I don't.
The biggest difficulty maybe